Episode of Trainwreck today. Grab onto something, tell your boss you're going into a meeting for the next hour because we are strapped in with a lot to talk about and the weekend is here slick.
Finally, the weekend's here. It's upon us. Some bad news just came in from the Bills aspect.
We'll have to deal with it.
But a lot of good things on the horizon, including a lot of college football. Big slate. Gambling's back. And Don, a lot of things to look forward to this weekend.
A lot of things to look forward to. It's Jersey Friday. We got Bills this Sunday, a full slate of college football. I'm red hot. Let's keep it going.
There is a lot. Not a lot last night in Thursday Night Football. A little bit of another primetime snoozer, dare I say. It was kind of like the Green Bay defense kind of put Washington in like a boa constrictor, like just kind of put them to sleep. By the time, it's like we were saying, there were like 30 points scored in the fourth quarter and the over still didn't hit.
Yeah, a little ridiculous. You were saying, though, Green Bay defense looking legit.
With Parsons, I am worried. They still have him on a snap count, and they're looking very dominant.
I was confident after Green Bay started as hot as they did. Given everyone is flip-flopping on me to the Commanders, I felt pretty confident with that Green Bay pick. So I was feeling good. Wasn't feeling very good about how Deebo Samuel was able to scrimmage together 17 fantasy points in the last 4 minutes.
Garbage time fantasy points for certain.
I mean,
garbage time game. Again, like we said, it was a 2-score game, then a bunch of points scored in the fourth quarter. I don't think it got within 1 score, so kind of a snoozer on that front. Obviously, we got a big slate of college football tonight. Then we got Saturday college football, Sunday NFL Week 2. Don, what are you most excited about for this weekend coming in, besides Bills-Jets, obviously?
I mean, we have a great number of college matchups happening, like we talked about. We're going to talk about it later when we give our picks, but USF staying in Southern Florida. We might have a squad right there. I have another great dog pick I'm excited about. And, yeah, to address Slick's flip-flopping comments, I'm going to talk to the camera. All right, I flopped. Never again. Maniac set me up for that. That was a trap. He totally walked me right into that. He didn't even take the pick he talked me into. So I think there's some bad acting going on there. I'm not listening to him anymore. I'm staying with college football where we're hot, and we're resuming right where we left off last weekend.
I mean, with all due respect to Ernie Green, I consider myself a voice of reason in this vestibule. So,
speaking of Ernie Green, something he'll be excited for this weekend: Terrence Crawford and Canelo fighting in Vegas.
Yeah.
Saturday night, big super fight for a lot of boxing fans. One that they didn't think they would see for a long time. Guys are a little old now these days, though.
Yeah.
And Canelo's fighting in Vegas. They just signed that deal with Turkey. He's on a 3-fight deal. A lot of people think we could have the decision already made here. So.
Well, Bills fans are fighting online about the news that just broke about 20 minutes ago. Ed Oliver out for this weekend's game. The whole Bills injury situation just seems so weird. Like, how do we live in a world where after that game ended and Ed Oliver wasn't on the injury report at all, now he's out for week 2 and we still don't even know about like a Trey White. And we might know about a Trey White, but I haven't paid attention to the timeline the last 90 minutes. But it seems like unbelievable that Ed Oliver is somehow out for this game, Slick.
Yeah, indeed. Obviously very shocking. Coming off one of the best games of his career. Didn't have the boot on initially, the practice after. And then the next day, all of a sudden, we hear he's in a walking boot on a scooter. The initial consensus was a rolled ankle in practice, but that must be a pretty bad rolled ankle if he's already ruled out week 2. And you would think we'd get some Trey White news in this same presser if we were going to with that Oliver breakthrough. So I don't know. It's up in the air with Trey. To me, it's so crazy how this defense is going to look so different so many times throughout the course of this season.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they could find their final form. I think they could find their Megazord down the stretch running into the playoffs, Don.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm going to spin this Ed Oliver thing a certain way. We saw the report about how they kept trying to take him out. He said, no, I'm staying in the game. I think he knew how important this game was. I think the Bills knew how important this game was in the race for the 1 seed. And you know what? The Jets, if he's going to miss a game and, have some controlled minutes, let's do that.
That's a good point, Don. These next 7 games.
Let's rest him for the Jets. Let's, take a precaution. It might not be that bad. I don't think this is going to be a long-term injury. I think we're just making sure that our important pieces are there for the big games that matter. The Jets stink, S-T-I-N-K. So, yeah.
This is a good opportunity, the Jets on Sunday, for us to see what TJ Sanders can do. Prove himself a little bit. Come into the starting spot and see if he can get those reps in.
I think Bills Mafia may be sleeping a little bit on the Jets. That's all I'm going to say in this situation. I think they're going to be rabid. They're going to be ready to go at home. Slick, speaking of sleeping, you have been fulfilling your punishment the last 2 days, apparently, by all indications. So we want to give you some credit there. One more day for Slick, and he's off his punishment. We will get to our dogs shortly, where we have a chance to redeem ourselves. But first, want to give a huge shout out to our network here at Herd of Buffalo, team behind the scenes making everything happen. Great week with these live shows, and we're looking forward to them rolling on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And with that said, Donnie, I think it's time for some favorites and dogs, brought to us by our friends at Salino Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric.
When the lights go out, you need something and someone you can count on. Your Salino generator is always on, just like Khalil Shakir. Power through anything with generators installed by Salino Plumbing.
Well, listen, we got to power through to this slate. I know it's been a sludge of a week, but we've got a massive Friday slate on tap. Then we've got Saturday full college football, the combat action, like you said, and then NFL week 2. So with that said, what are we looking forward to most this weekend? Why don't we start with Don over there? What are you looking forward to most? Maybe college football Saturday and then NFL Sunday. And then again, we'll round out and make our week 2 of our picks.
I'm looking forward to most, obviously, college football. I said that earlier. I'm also looking forward to a very, very important series happening for your favorite MLB team.
Oh, no. Red Sox Yankees is crazy.
The Yankees, Red Sox, and Judge is closing in on 50 dingers, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he's going to get there. A lot of talking heads are saying, call it. The MVP race is over. It's Judge again. So I think that's going to be real exciting. And, looking at the standings, Yankees half a game back.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an important
This
run.
This is
everything.
As important as September baseball gets, eyes will definitely be on the Yankees Red Sox there. I think eyes will also be, listen, even as a 20-plus point favorite, Buffalo, Kent State. I want to make sure you start Mac play well. With that said, my most important thing I'm looking forward to tonight is actually Kansas State at Arizona. So, Don, I will kick off my kind of picks here. Prediction with conviction. I got to get off the side. 0-1 last week. I am going with the Arizona Wildcats against Kansas State tonight. Kansas State 2 weeks ago was playing in a foreign country and having a crazy ending. We had family members attacking each other. Now they're on the road as a favorite at Arizona, who's 2-0. I think they are going into a Wildcat den. And the Kansas State Wildcats are going to be the ones that get clawed out on this one, Slick.
Yeah, love that pick. A lot to choose from on this Friday night of college football. Great slate. I'm actually looking forward to the Saturday, though. Some matchups I'm really looking forward to, obviously. Clemson, Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's impressing a lot of people. Don's FSU, which I'm sure he'll get to.
South
USF,
Florida,
USF. I'm sorry.
USF.
Oh my God. That's
Nelly.
way off the spectrum. Sorry, Don. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that.
Yeah.
It's USF.
Unacceptable.
USF. We'll get to them. But actually, I'm going to kick off my prediction with conviction. The Cal Bears. Money line. They are 2.5-point underdogs at home. Minnesota coming in to visit them. Teams are both 2-0. One game each team beat against not really nonsense competition. The other game, Minnesota beats UB. Obviously, UB looks pretty good. That's no dig to them. Cal has just beat the better team in Oregon State. Cal looks really good this year. I know I'm a little biased. My dad's an alum of the Cal Bears, but I think they're going to take this one in Berkeley. Don, get to the moment everyone's been waiting for.
Yeah, there is a lot of anticipation. Last week, coming off an 18.5 plus 650 money line snipe. You got to give credit. where it's due, and this time it's due to the Dreamboat, so big credit there. Are we doing it? Are we doing it?
Yep.
We're going back to the well. You know I love these intrastate rivalries, these teams that have something to prove. And this is two sides of the great state, well, two states of Carolina.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we got the Pirates versus the Chanticleers.
Yes.
Yes.
The Chanticleers.
What is that?
Chanticleers, Coastal Carolina hosting the East Carolina Pirates. They're 7.5-point dogs. You know, these games, again, they know each other. They're locals. They hate each other. They're trying to prove who's the best in the state. I love Coastal Carolina in this spot. At home with 7.5 points. Give me the points. Give me the money line too at plus 230.
What is a Chanticleer?
That's a good
It's
question.
a type of bird.
Chant to see clearly now, the
Is it
rain
pulling
is
up?
gone. I have no idea. We can
how
we
about
can have our intern look at
How
this.
about NFL? What matchup are you looking forward to?
For me,
I can kick it off. I had this circled on the calendar.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Super Bowl rematch. Based on how the Chiefs have looked
this is
thus
big.
far,
This is big.
it's big, obviously. I'm actually looking more forward to Raiders and Chargers. Divisional matchup. Raiders look decent with Geno Smith at the helm. Chargers with the Week 1 defeat over the Chiefs. I mean, obviously, the Super Bowl rematch looks good, but I'm looking at that AFC West divisional. Maniac, what about you?
Yeah, I have to say this because I had a take in my group chat. Someone said, at this point in the season, it seems the Ravens and Bills are completely far away from the Chiefs. We've played one game, people.
One game.
Everyone needs to relax. Everyone needs to let a little body work. So for that reason, I am going to take it easy in the driver's seat. I am actually focused on an NFC East battle. The Cowboys hosting the Giants for the reason of, if the wheels fall off the wagon in Dallas for Dable and co., I think there could potentially be blood in the water in New Jersey, where the Giants play, and we'll get to Jersey or York in a second, but I think there could be blood in the water for Dable and co.
You think they
Dabble.
go early with like Jameis, or who's their third quarterback?
They got Jackson Dart.
That's right.
So they got.
That's right.
so
So probably they'd go with the draft pick then,
I
right?
think there's rumors that Dable's pushing for Dart. I mean, how much say does Dable have left in that room? He's kind of.
Dable's the kind of guy that would like Jackson Dart at the helm, right? He's also kind of the Russell Wilson type offensive style coach. So I could see him pushing for Dart, and then Jameis is just a great glue guy to have on the sideline.
Great guy. I predict that there's gonna be some craziness in Dallas this weekend.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
With
Okay,
conviction.
Don, NFL, what you got?
NFL, I'm all over my pick of the week, the Luscious Lock.
Yeah.
You know, so we're sticking with the Broncos.
Okay.
They're heading out to the Colts. I'm using an old system, and that system being fading a team that I think overperformed. Daniel Jones is not that good still. He's still not that good.
Like Maniac said, it's week 1.
Yeah.
Don't
So
wanna get
I
carried
think
away.
Vegas is, people are going to overreact. They say Colts plus 2.5. No way, Jose. We're getting. I love Denver Broncos minus 2.5. I think Denver Broncos is kind of a dark horse in the AFC, right with the Chargers battling out for that AFC West spot. And yeah, I don't want to overreact, but I'm going to join your friend in the group chat. I think Chiefs are cooked.
That's very fair. Well, speaking of cooking, let's get cooking when it comes to New Jersey or New York. Obviously, the Bills playing at MetLife, the stadium. Slick, we were just there about a month ago. It's just inside New Jersey there, across the river from New York. But we will clear out some controversy on New York or New Jersey with this game, Jersey or York. I am going to queue up a person or a company, and Don or Slick will have to tell me, are they based in or born in New Jersey, or are they based and from New York? Does that make sense, boys?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, do we got to buzz in?
No, you don't got to buzz it. We're going to go one at a time, and
okay.
either you're wrong or you're right. So let's start with Slick, okay?
Oh,
Here
gosh.
we go.
Hot seat.
Jersey or York, Frank Sinatra.
Oh, man, I feel like this is a trick one. Jersey.
Jersey is correct.
Wow.
Hoboken, New Jersey. Slick takes a 1-0 lead. This is hometown because this man was technically born in Germany, according to Wikipedia. Don Bruce Willis.
New York.
Bruce Willis is Kearney's Point, New Jersey. Slick maintains a 1-0 lead.
Oh, no.
So here we go, back to Slick.
Oh, no.
Emmy Rossum, star of Shameless and more.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
Fans are gonna be pissed.
Oh, she's on Shameless.
Yes.
New York.
New York is correct. Slick takes a 2-0
Getting all the
lead.
easy ones. This
Done.
is crazy.
Come on, man.
No grease with this pick. John Travolta.
Jersey.
Jersey is correct.
Yeah, you
Don
better get that
nails it
one.
back
Yeah.
to 2-1.
We're dirty
We have
dancing in
4
Jersey.
more
Here we
left,
go.
so let's see if Don can come back. Slick, Lucy Liu.
From, what is she from?
Charlie's Angels, Sherlock.
Oh, wow.
A lot of movies that I'm probably missing.
Yeah, don't know any of them
studio's
probably.
pissed.
New York.
New York is correct. 3-1 lead.
no. Let's
go, Lucy Liu.
Don, you need this one to stay alive.
Yeah, okay. Bring it.
Barbara Streisand.
Oh,
That's New Jersey.
That's New York, and Slick takes the lead,
Oh.
takes the win. I got 2 more for you.
I got an A
Got
in
all the
geography.
easy ones.
Band-Aids.
Oh, New York.
Band-Aids.
That seems like a New
Band-Aids.
York thing.
New Jersey. They're always
New
getting hurt.
Jersey.
They're
New
always
Jersey.
getting
And
hurt.
then Oreo cookies.
New York.
New York is correct. Well done, boys. Great round there of Jersey or York. Listen, shout out to
I
Don
like
for
that game.
shout out to Don for not crashing out. That was a little bit of a rough game for him. And folks, remember, if you run into a little tumult or controversy in your life, you can always join us at the Crash Out line. Don, things are starting to flow in. We might have a segment next week. It sounds like.
Yeah, we got some calls. We're looking for your texts too. Give us, whether the game's going good, whether it's going bad, whether you don't want to go in to work on Monday. All calls are anonymous. We keep your name, your number, everything anonymous. We'll beep it out. You can even, you can drop a couple curse words. We'll bleep it out. So express yourself. Crash Out, not online, but on our line. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We already got a couple good calls in the queue.
Can we
Got
drop?
some-
Can we drop the number?
Yeah, what is it?
Yep, it's 226-6263, 716 area code. So again, that's 716-226-6263.
Alrighty, folks, make sure you're chiming in with us. Thank you for following along with us on this Friday, whether you're in a cubicle, working at home, or just enjoying your start to the weekend here. Speaking of enjoying your start to the weekend, boys, it's not time for a message. It's not time for a call. It's time for some FaceTime.
Here we go. All right. Who's going first?
I will go. We got on the line Coach Pete Lembo,
Oh.
University of Buffalo.
Coach.
Going into Kent State this weekend, 1-1 after a big win at against St. Francis at home.
Yeah, Coach. Big win, obviously. Bulls are 1-1, impressing a lot of people. Going into Kent, what's your favorite part about the state of Ohio? Not a lot to be seen. Kent State, not a lot to be seen on the football field, but I'm sure you've seen some stuff.
Yeah, there's just a rugged nature about Ohio that you can't get anywhere else, right? You're thinking about Drew Carey. You're thinking about Charlie Sheen in Major League with the Indians. There's a culture that's not too dissimilar to us here in Western New York. So I really appreciate their blue-collar mentality, and that's why we're really going to have to battle this Saturday against Kent State.
Great Rust Belt city, for sure. Don, do you got anything for Coach?
Yeah, Coach. Okay, so you talked about your favorite pizza when we had you on the Wing Nuts review, how pizza was huge where you grew up in Staten Island. Settle this once and for all pizza folk. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Listen, I've always been a believer that if you can work a person, an entity into your system, into your regimen, then why wouldn't you go ahead and do so, right? You would be kind of silly to put your nose up at it. But when I see pineapple come out of pizza, I put my nose away. That's not my cup of tea.
You put your nose away?
I tuck my nose away. I don't got nothing to do with that.
He's a
But
pizza
Oh my
purist.
God,
yeah.
he had me in the first half.
He's a
yeah,
pizza
no, I did in the
purist.
first half, not going to lie, but that's why we play 2 halves, and that's why it's so important that Buffalo goes and plays 2 halves this weekend at
All
Kent
right,
State.
save yourself a little. You are a Staten Island guy. New York style or Buffalo style pizza?
I think there's times for both, right? There's times you got to go hurry up, and there's times you got to slow it down. I think if we're having a nice family party, I think if if everyone's gathering around the box sheet pizza, there's a cultural entity to the Buffalo pizza where it can't be replaced, that sheet pizza. But if I need a slice on the go, if I'm going to break down 14 hours of film on a MAC opponent, give me that thin New York slice.
All right, thank you,
Yeah,
Coach.
Coach, has me completely stumped. Again, you're playing Kent State. What is a golden flash?
Listen, a golden flash, think about every time you've ever been overwhelmed in your life, okay? Maybe it was taking the SATs. Maybe it was the first time you were taking the driver's course. Maybe it was something else that happened around the time you turned the age 16. With that said, a golden flash can sometimes blur you and blind you, and that's what Kent State's trying to do. They're trying to blind us with this big spread this weekend. We're going to go in workman-like mentality, blue-collar mentality, 1-0. That's what Buffalo football is all about this weekend, gentlemen.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you, boys. Thank
Good
you,
luck
boys.
this weekend.
Thank you, boys. All right, who we got next on the line? Oh my God. I
Terry.
can't believe this. 4 episodes in, Don, and we
Honored.
already secured Terry P.
Completely honored and shocked.
Please,
Terry,
please.
welcome to the studio.
Hey, please, guys, it's my pleasure. I was on my yacht prior to this, but I'd happily take a break for the good people of One Buffalo.
Speaking of taking a break, we haven't heard from you in a minute. Like, it seemed like when you first came to town, we were having a presser every so often. What's been, what has been going on in the homestead? What's been going on in Terry Pagulaville?
Well, you saw me at St. John Fisher. I was out there with my dog, my family, keeping an eye on the team. Then I went and bought a yacht. People might have been talking about it. They might have heard. That thing is massive. It's a beauty. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's a prized possession of mine. Yeah, I've been on it. I've been enjoying the coastal sunshine of the Amalfi coast. And
Wow,
then
Amalfi.
I heard the prospects camp started, so I started.
Sabres things are happening.
So that's why I'm back in town now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Terry, you're on Hard Knocks. You got so much screen time. It was just a flash in the pan for you in your acting debut. That was very natural. Now, if we're going to see you on the silver screen again, who would you take as an acting coach?
Oh, that's a great question, Fraunhofer.
Last name.
Last name
Yeah.
basis.
You know,
Guess you can call him Pagula.
He just alphaed me.
I study up where I'm going. Oh, that's a great question. I'd probably have to go with Jack Nicklaus. This is my acting coach. A lot of respect for that guy.
we
We
get
have
a quick-
similar mentality of the family.
Jack Nicholas or Jack Nicholson?
Nicholson,
Nicholson.
yes.
Can we get a quick "Here's Johnny"? See how you'll do.
Here's Johnny.
Yes.
That was pretty good, Terry. Pretty good, Terry. With that said, speaking of being pretty good, Bills obviously off to a 1-0 start. Are you more confident in the Bills getting to the Super Bowl this year or your Sabres making the playoffs?
My what?
Your Sabres making the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
He forgot about it. He
I don't know
forgot.
if that was a Freudian slip from Terry or what.
My Sabres. I'm really hoping they do make a push. I heard we signed a couple new guys that Lindy likes. I texted him like a couple times a couple days ago. Like you said, our Bills are 1-0 and Super Bowl favorites. We just built a new stadium. That'll be
big.
coming in 2026. We're hoping to open that up with a Super Bowl banner. And yeah, actually, speaking of our Sabres, did you hear we just got the new naming rights to the KeyBank
That was
Center for the
big.
next
That
10
was
years?
massive. Way to
I'd
keep
like
those
a round of
naming
applause
rights.
for that real
Well
quick
done,
in studio.
Terry. Well done, Terry.
Thank you. Thank you. 10 more years of KeyBank Center, whether you like it or not.
At least. Well, thank you, Terry.
All right, thank you, Terry.
all right,
Thank you for
thank
taking
you.
the time.
All right,
I feel
all right.
privileged.
All right,
don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
keep
go
it
back
too
to my
long.
yacht.
All right,
I'll
back
see
to
ya.
the yacht. Yacht rock. Cue the playlist, Alexa. All right, with that said, Don, last but not least, wait, who are we queuing? I'm like, oh no.
Oh.
It's,
that what
it's,
it
it's
is?
Mr. Big Game himself, Keon
Wow,
Coleman.
Agent Zero. Thanks
This
for
is
joining
awesome.
us,
Keon,
dude.
thanks for taking the time. Obviously, big game this past Sunday. People said you couldn't do it. You couldn't get open, but you proved them wrong. Week 1, big game. How's that feel to prove the haters wrong?
Feels great. Yeah, I can't give you guys too much time. Everyone was talking smack about how I need to get bigger, and I got huge this year, and I got to get back in, the weight room as we're talking. I'm wasting too much time talking to you guys.
You're looking over to the right. You gotta look into the critic's eyes, Don. You got or Keon. I'm sorry, Keon. With that said, it's like, we got any questions for Zero?
Yeah, obviously, people have been sending you putting on the weight, getting bigger, more explosive. That leaping photo of you, that one catch. I mean,
was.
Yeah. How
Major
about
hops.
that height? I know you played basketball.
Too small.
Too small. No one can guard you like that.
No one can guard me. Everyone's too small, especially Sauce. Anyone on the Jets, no one can guard me.
All right, I gotta ask too. The Jackson Hawes tip pass. Obviously, it looked like it was intended for Khalil, but you came down with it. Is that just everybody eats thing? Was Khalil mad? Did you apologize?
No, I mean we're all a team together. And hey, listen, when you're training, part of it is being in the right place, the right time. I'm covering the whole field. I'm getting any ball that's anywhere. I got the longest reach, the tallest hops. I'm getting out there. I'm scoring points. 112 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. Come to expect it.
Wow, dropping numbers. Biggest and the largest. Shout out Big X the Plug. With that said, speaking of the plug, Don, what did you have Keon, what did you have the day after this big performance on Sunday night? What was the food breakdown? Did you have some cheat meals?
Yeah, huge burrito bowl, extra rice, extra black beans, extra guac, made at my home so I didn't have to pay any extra prices from that burrito place that shall be not named that's ripping everybody off. Just protein-packed, healthy fats. That's what you got to do.
Healthy fats are what I'm all about this fall.
Appreciate
That's
it,
my
Keon.
plan.
Thank
Huge
you.
shout out to Keon for joining us on the FaceTime here on Friday. Going down the stretch here, we got Flashback Friday. Slick, it was only 1 year ago. We were in Rec Room. It was rocking as the Bills defeated the Dolphins on Monday Night Football to go to last year 2-0.
Yeah, that was kind of a horrific game for Dolphins fans, if I remember
terrible,
correctly.
terrible game.
But yeah, obviously, great way to start an away game of the season.
Your boy
Rec Room.
Jamarcus, pick 6.
That's right. That was the 2 pick 6 and then another interception,
Yes.
if I'm correct. Yeah, that was the Jamarcus Ingram game. So yeah, real exciting, and it was great to spend the time at Rec Room opening on the road that part of the season there.
Yeah, no, on this day in history, too, you guys know I'm a musician.
Yes.
I love the music, so
The
let's
jam
highlight
talk.
2 legends. First of all, Johnny Cash, pioneer in the country western form. He died on this day back in 2003, so R.I.P. Johnny Cash. If you're looking for something to cue up today musically, listen to that. And then another band that's just near and dear to me. This is one of the best bands ever. Pink Floyd. Came out with Wish You Were Here, 1975 on this date. So a great day for music.
Great day for music. Not a great day for Sting fans, as Sting turned heel 26 years ago today. It's like, not they want to see from their guy.
Yeah, this is the Sting that I never got to experience, battling countless battles with the NWO, which I'm sure you were watching.
Endless.
And takes a bat after pinning Hulk Hogan clean for the WCW World Championship. Takes a bat handed to him by Buffalo's own Lex Luger.
Lex Luger, Buffalo's own, playing a role in
And
it.
hits Hulk Hogan with that.
Unbelievable.
Were you watching that live?
No.
Okay.
That was
that Monday Night Wars?
the first time I ever ordered a wrestling pay-per-view. Godfather and Ice Cube came out with the train, and my parents literally almost
Ice Cube?
instantly turned it. No, Ice-T.
Oh my
Ice-T.
God, that's even worse.
Yeah. Yes, even worse. So my parents were appalled that they had bought this pay-per-view for me. They were instantly about to turn it off.
What pay-per-view is this WCW on?
This was Fall Brawl. Yeah, 1999. So a very interesting historic event there. Folks, thank you for tuning in to this historic episode of Trainwreck Today, brought to you by, of course, Herd of Buffalo and Trainwreck Sports here at the Bruckman Studio. Signing off. We got any shout-outs or sign-offs before we say goodbye, Don?
One last piece of business
Uh-oh.
to figure out.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
That's right.
That's right. You're trying to skip past the punishments? Folks, he hasn't shaved.
We were so close.
He hasn't shaved. He was trying to skip
We were
all
so
the
close.
punishments, him and Slick. But we asked you guys what we should do. We got a couple punishments here. First of all, from Meerkat, if Slick loses his bet, go live, take public transport to and from Syracuse. What do we think about this?
I mean,
I don't love it. I mean, I would need charge, a
Like, is
great
public
connection.
transport like Amtrak? That's not that bad.
Megabus.
Am I going live on our Instagram?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. People are going to want to
Yeah.
talk to you. They're going
I'm not
to
gonna have good
see it on the
connection.
trip.
It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be
No,
sleeping.
let's not
part
worry
of it.
about that.
I'm
It's
gonna
the
have to keep-
organic content.
I'm gonna have to
Organic,
keep
wholesome
I'm gonna
content.
have to
That's
keep
what we're
the
talking
phone
about.
plugged in,
Yeah,
like even
yeah,
if I doze off or keep
Mobile
it on
charger.
live.
Mobile
Can
charger.
you even go live
Let's
that
get you.
long?
Let's get you one of those things that just hangs the phone right in front of you, and then that way you don't have to do it.
The live's gotta cut it
How about
right?
this? If we do this punishment, then the sleeping won't stack. Well, that one we'll take away because
Well,
we determined
This also
Wednesday we're
needs
stacking
like
punishments.
if we do new punishments every week, this is implying I got to do this next week if I lose.
No, that's what I'm saying. We won't. This will be an unstackable.
That's only 5 hours.
So-
Amtrak there and back.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it from you right now. I mean, we need to talk your punishment before you can start talking.
I'm open judge and
Okay, if
jury.
that's not
Well, here-
stackable and I just have to do it at like any time, is that how we're playing that?
anytime, anywhere.
Like no, that punishment is doable anytime. Like I don't have to
Like
do
you
it
don't
next
have
I
to
would
week.
do it
say by
next
the
week.
Bills bye week. That's like 6
Okay.
weeks.
That's like what, week 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's doable.
Then we have another comment
not
from
gonna lose.
Instagram. Someone has to wear a Tom Brady jersey. So
That has to be at least a punishment away. No, that's worse than 5 hours on live.
Oh
on
my
Amtrak.
God.
That's worse.
yeah,
Everyone's
mean,
gonna tell
it
you
is.
you suck.
You just got
Like on Amtrak, people might be giving you a high five, like this train never stops. Like, can't believe I'm riding with Slick. Like
feel-
wearing a
how
Brady
about-
jersey,
how-
people
how about
like the
this?
South
People
Towners are gonna
already
eat
ju-
me alive.
people already-
the South Towners won't let me escape.
They're already eating you alive for leaving the game early.
No, they've forgiven me.
Okay,
That's
so
wholesome.
how about this though? Wear the Tom Brady jersey, but it's to our Thursday night live show on lot.
No.
Yeah, see,
Not
I'm so confident.
See,
in Coastal Carolina.
imagine if I said
so-
no
I'm
to
so
waking up
confident.
at
All right,
I'll
seven.
take it.
fine. I'll do it. I'll do that.
Okay,
So,
fine.
so where's this Tom Brady jersey coming from?
Exactly
we're-
what I
we're
said
gonna-
when this is proposed.
Captain Ferdinand's closet.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll call him
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
It might be out.
He probably has a couple. He probably has the alternate red.
Yeah, it's the color rush.
Yeah. So okay. So we'll follow up with Cody.
Yep.
And we'll get the Brady jersey. And if my Arizona.
Watch, you're gonna be shaggy beard wearing a Tom Brady
You're gonna look
jersey.
like a bum. You're gonna look like
This
Ben
is gonna be
Affleck.
crazy.
I am gonna look like Ben Affleck, except without the cigarette. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Fine.
Then what do I got?
Yeah, we
I
didn't.
think we have you shave your beard until your first one gets beat. I think you earn the right
You,
to stay
you guys
there.
just want to see me in a mustache.
I don't want to see that.
No, like clean shave.
Clean shave?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah. Clean shave.
I'm so confident. I'll take that. I'll
Clean
just keep
shave.
stacking
All right.
dubs. So
Fair enough.
All right, this
Even
has
though you didn't
gotten
do
way
USF
out of
again.
control. This has literally gotten way out of control. So with that
Friday.
said, let's put a button in it. Let's make sure we put a button in our Friday. Make sure you finish out the rest of your day strong, and of course, have a good day now.